And we are live. Thank you, guys. We are live. We are live. What's going on, guys? What's going on this morning? Welcome to another show, guys. Welcome to another show this morning. Yes, guys. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. Put the hat here so we could do a little promotion for the hat. That's okay. I have the hat on this morning, so it's good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. Welcome to the Yard Chat podcast this morning. You're all welcome to join it live this morning, guys. You're all welcome to join it live. It's Happy Fridays. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to Yard Chat. Welcome to another show. And we are live this morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Let's get into the show, guys. Wait for some people to log in. And we are live, guys. Thank you. Oh, what is this doing here? All right, guys. So let's get into the show this morning, guys. Well, how's everyone feeling? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. October 25th. I think we have 6 more days left in this month. Then election will be coming up shortly in November, guys. How's everyone feeling this morning? What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? Hope my lights is right this morning. Everything should be good, guys. What's going on? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Wait for some people to log in. And we could start the show. And listen, guys, we was talking about P.Diddy this morning because we know that he went for his the appeal, trying to get that second appeal, but the third, trying to get the third bail. We're gonna see how that goes. But I'm not sure, guys, if he's gonna get that because it seemed to me that they want to keep this man because $50 million, that's a lot of money, guys, and they're still denied. So is he going to get a third bail? We don't know. Third chance could be the charm, guys. We don't know. We don't know, guys. But we know we having some challenges right now, especially a lot of allegations coming out in the last, couple months since September. A lot of things coming out into play now, and we're going to see how everything form in the next couple of weeks. The trial in next year. But we're just going to share some vibes this morning, guys. Wait for some people to log in. Guys, and let's get into the show this morning. Let's get into the show, guys. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. We 3 minutes in. Don't see anyone logging in yet. So, I have some article here I'm going to share with you guys to get into the show. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy the next couple of weeks with this case. A lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on, people. And we also know, we also know about the Vast cartel. It's another thing again, guys. That's another thing, felt sick. I did a video on that. So thanks to everyone that watching the video. Shout out to everyone that's subscribing. Shout out to all the people that watching the video, and I appreciate it, and sharing it and liking it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that very much, guys. All of that counts, into the YouTube studio. The likes, the shares, all of that engage in the YouTube algorithm, so the video go out there, guys. But this morning we're gonna share, put our attention on Sean Combs this morning. As the paper saying it, sad and lonely. P.Diddy being checked up by dedicated psychologist team every day. He's in a cell by himself. We know that. But what that do to the person mind, man? That's isolation to me. That sound like some type of isolation, and what that does to the mind, to the brain. you can't have no friends. You know what I mean? Can't be in we call it, can't be in population, can't be in, in regular engage with everyone else, other your inmates. You can't because this man is a very, very, very high profile, famous, wealthy, person. But in prison, no one care about that. You know what I mean? Will he able to go in regular population? No, guys, never, never. This man, I mean, and also you gotta be careful about his people who in prison that want to what you call it, get a name off of him, like a reputation. You know what I mean? That's how people do in jail, guys. So we're gonna see how it goes, but it's not a good look for him right now because we know that the case coming up in May next year, but he's gonna have to wait in jail. He's not in prison yet, in jail. And I heard something about the appeal. I think that waiting for the court system to make a decision if they're going to grant this man. Oh, it's a bail hearing. So you know what I mean. Listen, you know what I mean. Listen, I don't think they want this man out. $50 million, $50 million. This man offer up for bail, but they still deny it. Then you have Michael Jeffrey. They gave him bail. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everybody's saying that, oh, they're not the same case, but listen, sex trafficking, forcing people to do things against their will, racketeering, you know what I mean, conspiracy, bribery, and all them things. You know what I mean? Those are crimes, and they gave him $10 million bail, and he came out of prison, out of jail, on bail and bonds, and they denied P. Diddy his bail. But what are you going to do, guys? That's the system, you know what I mean? But they have a lot of proof. I don't think he will ever get out, guys. I don't think he will ever get out. I think he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. And so let's get into this article, guys. P. Diddy have been locked up in New York Metropolitan Detention Center after he arrested on September 16 by a federal agent at a New York hotel. You know what I mean? Everything's, as the paper said, related to sex crime. The rapper have been denied bail twice. Sean P. Diddy, known as P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, is sad and lonely in a jail where he have been held without parole following his arrest on federal charges on sex trafficking, temptation to engage in prostitution, racketeering, conspiracy. The rapper, who was on a suicide watch after the first few days of his arrest. Wow, he's on suicide watch. Of course, he's going to be on suicide. You know what I mean? For him to adapt to this type of lifestyle, guys. For him to adapt is going to be very hard. This man is accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, but guess what? He's going to have to adapt to this lifestyle very quick. Very quick, you're going to have to adapt. As the paper said, a rapper who was on suicide watch after the first few days, of his arrest is reported being checked up by a dedicated mental health team. Mental health. Diddy has been denied bail twice. P. Diddy have been locked up in New York Metropolitan Center after the arrest, you know what I mean? And but no prison expert Larry Levine has stated that Diddy is facing difficult adjustment to his life behind bars and is being visited daily by a team of psychiatrists. Wow. Larry claimed that he's not really on suicide watch, but my inside source there tell me that there are people coming by to visit him several times a day, to make sure that he's okay. He got everybody from the psychiatry department coming out to visit him. So it like a game that they play with the inmate. Remember, he's not playing chess, Larry added. He's in a cell by himself. So that is mentally what that do to your into your mentally stage, if you're in a cell by yourself. You know what I mean? That's difficult, guys. That's difficult. That's difficult for anyone to be, that's isolation, guys. You know what I mean? That's isolation. And the thing is, he cannot be in population. That's the thing. He cannot be in population. If you go in population, guys, it's not going to end good. You have a lot of people who want to make a name over him because he's famous. I mean, and a lot of people went on record and said, "Oh yeah, because he of his power, influence, maybe he will um use his money and influence to get favors." I don't know, guys. I don't know. All I know is that P. Diddy, I mean, he have a lot of money. I know he know a lot of people, have a lot of connection over the years. A lot of people, but guess what? When you in that type of trouble and everyone is running for themselves to cover themselves or not to get exposed, what I mean? It is what it is. You're not going to have no friends. You're not going to have anyone come out to support you. You're not, because these people is trying to protect themselves. I mean, you know what I mean? And and people, you think about being locked up, I mean, lose your freedom. People, that's one of the best things you can have in life away from your health. It's freedom. You know what I mean? I'm talking about freedom. Get up in the morning, do what you want to do, go to the store, take a shower, or what I mean, simple things that we take for granted. This man don't have none of those, no privacy. What I mean, someone have to be checking on you, make sure he's all right, because they're saying that, what I mean, he's in a cell by himself. And the number one thing that gets you is isolation, man. After a while, what I mean, but he have to be in isolation, guys, because if he's not, if they don't put him in isolation, he's not going to survive, guys. I mean, as Sugar Knight said, P. Diddy, he's not that type of person, what I mean, to survive in jail. I mean, he's not. And what I mean, and people say, yeah, he could use his money, influence, connection, get favors behind bars. But still, that isolation, you're in that cell by yourself. No one is speaking to you. No one is talking to you. Just there with your thoughts. And I'm sure you're going over everything in your life that you can say, you know what, I should have never done that. I should have did this, that. But guess what? Should have, would have, all of that don't mean nothing. Because guess what? You're living in reality. And reality is that you're locked up. You don't have your freedom. And you didn't even face you didn't even go on trial yet. You didn't even go on trial. So you did not go on trial. So what I mean, reality really going to sink in when you go into trial, and when they give you the sentence, and that is where reality going to stick in. And this man, people, I don't know his mental stage, but they're saying that they have to check on this man on a regular basis, because what I mean, like the paper said, what I mean, he's not playing chess. I mean, there's no one there but by himself in that cell, and he's gonna have to live with the feelings, the thoughts that he's going through, what's going through his mind. He's gonna have to live with that. What I mean, right now, P. Diddy's in that cell thinking, I mean, about all the things that he could have did differently, or he should never got involved with that type of, what I mean, organization, or those type of people who thrive on that, who love stuff like that. And what I mean, so we have to look at this from a reasonable, he wasn't by himself. There's other people. And just like the other day, now you have other people who getting pulled down or getting caught up in the sex trafficking. And I always go on record, guys. And I said it last night on my live. If you watch my live, there's 3 states that I believe that all of these famous people, billionaire, rich people, they love those states. It's New York, Florida, and California. Because when you come to New York, you go to the Hamptons, you Manhattan, it's, what I mean, in Florida, I mean, we all know, and California. I mean, those 3 states. And if you look at it, those are the 3 states all of these people, they live in. All these are high profile, big time wealthy people. That's where they live, in the state of California, New York, or Florida, or 3 states, because they have mansion guys. So what I mean, we know that he's in isolation, they don't call it isolation, but he's in protective custody for his protection, guys. P. Diddy cannot go in regular population with other inmates, people. That's people. people know who he is. People know what he done. People know what he's, people know. You know what I mean? Just like the street have the streets, you know what I mean? Just like prison, it's like the streets. You have people say things, word get around. Just like the streets, word get around. Same thing in prison. The word get around in prison. Oh, who look who's here. They know he's there. And that's why he can't go in population, people. He have to be in regular, not say regular, he have to be in a cell, locked up by himself. As they describe, they have people coming to see, check on him, make sure he's okay. But away from that, guys, he's going to have to adjust. He's going to have to adjust to that lifestyle very quickly, guys, because guess what? Nothing going to change for him. He's going to have to change. He's going to have to change to fit the system, because the system is not going to change for you. You're going to have to change and work within the system, because you're in the system of prison. Right now, you're in jail. Jail is not so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not so bad. But they're saying that's one of the worst prison in New York, in the Metropolitan Detention Center, guys. They say that's hear this note. According to the Larry claim, there's a team of psychiatrists that visit this man. He's not really on suicide watch, but inside source there tell me that there are people coming by to visit him several times a day, to make sure that he's okay. He got somebody somebody from the psychologist team coming out to visit him. So it's a game that play with the inmates. Remember, he's not playing chess, Larry added. He's in his cell by himself. So that's isolation. He's saying that it's hard to be, in isolation. Diddy is reporting being treated differently from other prisoners in the jail. Given his status as a hip-hop mongo and high-profile celebrity connection, according to sources, working in the jail, the self-claimed bad boy is being given special treatment in jail, which included extra sting to ensure his jail time and few extra minutes in the shower. Wow. Diddy is not a fan of prison food. What do you expect? You in jail? Or what do you think? You're going to get your caviar and your cheese and all these crackers and cheese and champagne? You're not living that lifestyle no more. You are in prison. You're going to have to adjust very quickly. And the change, jail is not going to change. Prison not going to change. You have to change. You're going to have to adapt the system way of life. That's it. Mark, one of the rapper attorney, following a court hearing early this month, shared that the condition in prison bear a sharp difference between Diddy, latter, I guess his extravagant lifestyle. They're saying lifestyle. Hence, he is finding it difficult to adapt to new circumstances. I think probably the food is the toughest part of it. He added, notably, New York Metropolitan Detention Center is notorious for shabby condition, gang fights, and scuffle among inmates. You in prison, what you expect? You in jail. This is not no catwalk. I don't know why people, people think that because, because he's have this status of big time, and they think that it's okay. Listen, you in jail, you in jail. So what you expect? That's jail. That's jail conditions. That's jail condition, guys. That's jail condition. You know what I mean? And a lot of things P. Diddy did behind the scenes, man. P. Diddy buy the silence of his A-list friends in exchange for their music rights. Ex-rapper reveals shocking details. I don't know, man. These are a lot of things. These are a lot of allegations here. Mark Curry, a former rapper who was signed on the Bad Boy label, have claimed that P. Diddy brought the silence of artists by reporting the published right to their music, exchanging for, NDAS this settlement, this statement come week after Diddy was arrested on multiple charges. A lot of people going to come out the woodwork. A lot of people going to come out the woodwork and try to right now, to me, right now, it's all about the money, guys. Right now, you know what I mean? We all know all the charges against this man, and we know that it's a lot of charges. So right now, I believe it's all about the money. You know what I mean? A lot of people will get compensation for, you know, their we call it, you know what I mean, this man for his sexual misconduct and harassment. So you know what I mean. So P Diddy, also known as, you know what I mean. That's what the paper said here. You know, he's in isolation, guys. And someone said that a reporter had now suggested that Diddy had made brought his A-list friends. You know what I mean. I don't know, guys. Exchange for the music. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of things people is just saying. You know, even now, Craig Mack's situation is coming up. Now they're saying he died from AIDS, HIV. I don't know. You know what I mean? Gene Deal is saying that, guys. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's a big mess right now. It's a big mess in the music entertainment world. Not just that, in Hollywood as well. It's a mess, guys. You know what I mean? So right now they're saying that he having a hard time adjusting to his life. Well, it is what it is, guys. You're gonna have to adjust to it very quickly, because guess what? Jail and prison is not going to change. This man gonna have to adapt to the lifestyle, to the food, to the system, because guess what? This going to be his way of life for the next, God knows how long he's going to be in prison for, but we know he's going to be in prison for a very, very long time. I don't see him coming out no time soon, guys. And if he do, unless it's a miracle, guys. But right now, and the sad thing about it, when he do go to jail, he cannot be in regular population. But my thing is this: how long you think, you know, the system could protect this man in there? People, he's at the mercy of the inmate. He's at the mercy. Or, listen, we know jail that you got to meet some friends, and you know, maybe he will be okay. I guess with his status and who he is, they know who he is, his money, and people knowing that if they know someone like his statue, you know what I mean, their life in prison might be much easier when it come down to commissary, getting things, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Because when you have money in jail, people, you know, do you favors, favors. But right now, they're saying that this man mental stage is he's not good, people. He's not good. He's not isolation, not speaking to no one. You in a cell by yourself 24/7. You're being watched, you know what I mean, and you have all these allegations, all these cases against you, and all these indictment and charges. It's a mess, guys. And how long you think this man, you know, could function without having a mental breakdown with all this thing going on? People, you know, they got to just make sure that everything around this man is safe. He's in a cell where he can't cause harm to himself. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when you're in a predicament like that, when you know there's no way out, when you know even if there's a way out, it's not going to be here. It's going to be on a dark, lonely, endless road. You just keep walking on this black road, and you're going to say, when it's going to end, when it's going to end. It's never going to end, guys, because you're going to be in that situation for the rest of his life. And it's sad, you know what I mean? His family, you know what I mean? His mother, you know, she need, you know, a mother always going to love their child regardless. I feel for her, you know what I mean? But, I mean, some people said that your child did something very, very not nice. Very, very, very serious, some serious crimes. And guys, thank you for joining me this morning, guys. Make sure you like the video, press the like button, share the video, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, if you like the platform. And till later, guys. All right. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. All right.